Years after the breakup, I ran into my rich ex in an elevator. The moment she saw the kid in my arms, she panicked. First time I'd ever seen that. But all I could think about was the night she showed up at some fancy gala on the arm of a top celebrity, all smiles. Back then, I felt so worthless I couldn't even bring myself to break up with her. I just quietly disappeared. Years later, I got invited back to the city. And there she was, eyes red, blocking my way. Stop avoiding me. Tell me you still have feelings for me. Tell me you've regretted every single day we were apart. Tell me I'm the only one you've ever loved. Just say the word. I'll give you anything. The day I saw Zhao Wanqiu again, summer had just ended. It was my sister's 31st birthday. Her husband booked a hotel to celebrate. I walked into the elevator holding my niece, and before I knew it, she was pointing at a poster on the wall, all wide-eyed. "Uncle, that lady is so pretty." I looked at the woman on the poster, and my heart dropped. It was Zhao Wanqiu. Word was she'd been killing it. Her business was worldwide now. My niece was clearly fascinated. She pointed at the name on the poster and kept asking, "Uncle, what does that say?" I went quiet for a second, a tightness creeping into my chest, and a flood of memories came rushing back. The elevator dinged and the door slid open. I heard my own voice shout, "Zhao Wanqiu." My niece giggled. Then, right beside me, came a calm, clear voice. "Sir, were you just talking about me?" That voice. I looked up and locked eyes with Zhao Wanqiu. Time seemed to freeze. She stared at me like she couldn't believe it. Then, just as fast, that cool, distant look came back. I never thought that after all these years, we'd run into each other like this. Xi Wanqiu forced a smile. "Barely there." "Yichen, long time no see." I nodded. Honestly, I didn't even have the nerve to say a word to her. Lucky for me, the elevator stopped at my floor. I practically bolted out, niece in my arms. "Do you have a kid?" I was about to answer, but my niece beat me to it. "This is my uncle, isn't he cute? He's not married, I'm totally single." I let out a long breath, my chest aching. Under Zhao Wanqiu's burning gaze, I ran. Halfway through dinner, I stepped outside for some air. I took a long drag and blew a perfect smoke ring, then leaned against the window watching the traffic below. These past few years had been rough. There were times I was counting every penny. But I made it through. It was quiet. Then I heard footsteps, measured, deliberate. I looked up, and Zhao Wanqiu was standing a few feet away, hands in her pockets, watching me with that unreadable look. "A few years and you picked up smoking. You never used to do that." She was always impossible to read. I looked down and stubbed out my cigarette. "Miss Zhao, you didn't come all the way out here just to call me out on that, did you?" I started walking. Each click of my shoes on the empty floor echoed, sharp, almost painful, every step hitting right in my chest. As I passed her, she suddenly grabbed my arm. "Yichen, is there really nothing you want to say to me?" There was an urgency in her voice, almost desperate. I finally looked up and her eyes were red. What's there even to talk about between exes? Rehash the past? Rekindle the flame? "Can I get you something to drink?" "Mutai's fine." I smiled at Xiang Yang. He had a clean, fresh look about him. He'd been quietly sizing me up since he walked in. Curious, but with something soft in his eyes too. "Aren't you curious how I know your name?" I sat across from him on the couch, eyes down. Had to be something to do with Zhao Wanqiu. I only found out about you after you two split. My sister went absolutely crazy looking for you. Would have turned the whole city upside down. But nothing. "You probably won't believe it, but Xiaowen has always been so low-key. You're the first guy she ever lost it over." I told her, "Maybe you had your reasons. If it's meant to be, you'll find each other again." She searched for you for over half a year, slowly giving up. I watched her fall apart little by little. Then one day I went to check on her. I'll never forget what I saw. She was in the bathtub, a deep gash across her wrist. I kept telling myself, "Don't go soft. I can fall for anyone now, just not Zhao Wanqiu." I repeated it over and over. "Don't look back." Zhao Wanqiu lowered her eyes and turned the question around. "All these years, where did you even go? I looked for you everywhere and got nothing." "What did you even need me for, Ms. Xia? The way I see it, me leaving was no different from you losing a pet. You feed it when you feel like it, and forget it exists when you don't. That's all I ever was, just your pet." I kept my expression flat. Zhao Wanqiu stared at me, like she was trying to burn my face into her memory.